Hey gang, I'm Wowzers and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've got a sweet one for you today. It's an old farm, but I think people forget about a lot of these old farms. And when they do, the stuff you get from them tend to increase in value. We're looking for the Emerald Whelplings. TSM says that region market value of this, so in the U.S. region, is $57K. So I did some research before I started farming these things up, and they're right. It's selling for $50 or $60K on some servers. On my server, it's a little less. It's between $35 and $40. I sold one last week for $39,999. So I know these things sell. The one I put on there last week lasted less than a day. That's how quick these things are flying off the shelves. So you've heard videos say you can make $50K an hour. Well, I'm going to show you how you can get pretty darn close. We'll do the math here in just a minute. Where are we at, though? How about that? We're in Feralis. Now, if you don't know where Feralis is at, here's where it's in Kalimdor. If you're Horde, go from Thunder Bluff, fly straight down here to Feralis. Very easy. If you're Alliance, take the portal in Borealis Harbor to Silithus. You know, that portal you've taken a bajillion times before. And then from Silithus, just fly straight north here to Feralis. And we're going to set up shop right here at the top of the zone in the north part, right here around this lake. That's where the entire farm takes place. Very quick. If you're a druid, you can even cheat a little bit and take the Dreamwalk. And when you're in Dreamwalk, just go over and take the Feralis portal. Brings you out literally right here on top of the farm that we're going to be doing for the Emerald Whelpling. We're only going to be looking for one type of mob here. What's great is these noxious whelps that we're going to be killing only spawn in one spot, and they don't pat around more than about 10 feet. As you can see, this one here kind of goes back and forth. They spawn the same place every time in the area that we're farming, so it's very easy to farm these things, and we're going to do it pretty quickly. The tooltip you see there, 381 out of 1,000. Took me 381 attempts to get this one, and it's a 1 in 1,000 drop rate. That tooltip, by the way, is an add-on I use called Rarity. You can find it on Twitch. That's where I get all of my add-ons. So I would use Bear Tartar if I was you. If you're not using Bear Tartar for some of these farms, man, use it. It's great. I wasn't. I tried it and fell in love with it. You can get Bear Tartar, just buy it off the auction house, or you can go farm up. The level 1 drop is off of a big old bear in Stormheim over on the Broken Isles. I think his name is something like Mordvibjorn, if I'm saying that. I know I'm not saying that right, but I got to be close, right? But it's a 65% drop rate for him. So, again, Dragon Whelplings sell very quickly. This is a 2-minute farm at most, right? Use the Bear Tartar, and that'll even speed it up a little more. My base speed in my Druid speed set is like 179.9, and when the Bear Tartar triggers, which is anytime you kill anything, if it dies, you get a speed increase for like 6 seconds, and it's about 8%, so it's pretty dang sweet, guys. So if you're using Bear Tartar when you're in a dungeon and you're farming transmogs, you'll notice the speed boost a lot, and if you're doing open world farms like this, you'll notice too. So we're going to start out here, and we're going to kill a bunch of mobs on this peninsula, a bunch of these noxious whelps. There's about 16 of them. And then we're going to go around the lake here, the northern edge of this lake, in like a half circle, and there's 12 more. So that's 28 whelps, never more than that, never less than that, but there's always 28. So we're going to kill those. It takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do the farm. If you're using, it takes me 2 minutes with a speed set and Bear Tartar on. So let's do some math, all right? 2 minutes to kill 28 mobs. If I do that in an hour, I should be able to do this farm, this one route, 30 times in an hour. If you take 30 times 28, you get 840. And it's a 1 in 1,000 drop rate. So I should be able to get one of these in about an hour, right? If you're unlucky, a little more than an hour. If you're lucky, a little less than an hour. Well, the first time I did this last week, I got one in 268 tries, and this week I got one in 381 tries. So I think the drop rate may have changed. According to Wowhead, it's still 1 in 1,000, but it could have changed. If you guys decide to do this farm, let me know down in the comments how many attempts it took. If you go download the add-on Rarity from Twitch, it'll track that for you. It's a very easy, lightweight add-on. and it's pretty sweet. I really like it a lot. It hover over a mob, it tells you what it drops. That's something I like about it as well. If it drops something cool, and you can kind of work with the adjustments on that if you want to. But again, it takes 2 minutes to do the route, 840 kills in an hour if you do it right. Let's say you're a little slower and you only do 750 kills, whatever. You should get one of these to drop in about an hour. So literally, you should be able to make 50K in an hour. If it sells a little less than that on your server, like mine is 40K is what I sold mine for, 39.9. So still, it's a pretty sweet hour, guys. So try it out. Let me know how you did on this farm. The other add-ons I'm using, in case you want to ask, at the top there, my speed, that's an add-on called Monkey Speed. You can also get it at Twitch. That is the rarity add-on I was telling you about that tracks it for you. Now, it didn't tick up there, by the way, for kills for me because I turned off the counter on this particular one because I didn't want it to keep counting up while I was showing you guys the video. Also, there is another one that drops here. It's called Sprite.egg. It is a BOP, though. Now, that used to be an Alliance-only quest, and not just an open drop, but a quest, and you just got it from the quest. But when Cataclysm come out, they took that quest out of the game, and now it's a 1 in 1,000 drop. It's still buy, don't pick up, but Horde and Alliance can do it, and it's a zone-wide drop. So any mob in the zone can drop it, not just the Noxious Whelp. Well, gang, listen, I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching the video. Do me a favor, if you liked it, smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe if you want to see some more stuff from me. I really appreciate that. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you go out and do this farm. Let me know how it worked out for you. All right, gang, that's all she wrote for me. As always, remember, happy farming out there.